Hi everyone, and welcome to Trains Are Awesome. In the fall of 2021, we uploaded a series of videos in which I, Tom, rode Amtrak's Southwest Chief from Chicago all the way down to Los Angeles. Now this was such an amazing railway adventure, and if you haven't seen those videos yet, please click on the link above and go watch them. I promise you, you won't regret it. In this video, you finally get to see what I did in LA. Perhaps this makes me an atypical tourist, but one of my main goals was to ride the Angel's Flight Funicular. If you love train travel, hit that subscribe button. We upload at least once a week, and this way you won't miss any of our content. You can also join our community on Patreon. Your support gives you access to cool features such as early video releases. And finally, follow us on our social media, Instagram and TikTok. Now, while I'll mainly be focusing on the Angel's Flight in this video, this is also my first time riding the LA subway system. Los Angeles does not have the extensive subway system that New York or even Chicago does. There is a large bus net. LA does have a commuter rail net. This system is known as Metrolink and has these unique looking trains.
Hi everyone, it's me Tom, and today I am at Los Angeles Union Station in California. I just got here on that Southwest Chief train. It took 3 days, almost 50 hours, and it was one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. Now I'm gonna head to the Los Angeles subway to ride an LA classic, the Angel's Flight.
To get to the subway station, we have to follow this corridor and the signs that say to Union Station West. The corridor will lead us to the main hall of Los Angeles Union Station.
Wow, this train hall is beautiful. Look at those fancy seats. So behind me, this beautiful building is the waiting room in Union Station, and in front of me is going to be the metro station.
The very first thing I noticed about the LA subway, even just in here, was how spacious, light, and clean things seemed. Tickets are available at the ticket machines at every station, and the machines work a lot like the ones in Chicago do, with lettered buttons corresponding to different options. Now, a ride is $175, but it has to be done on a reusable tap card, which made my grand total today $375, as that card is an additional $2. Now, I thought I was just paying with a few dollar bills, but I must have been really tired, because look, I'm slipping the machine a 20. I didn't notice until a bunch of dollar coins started pouring out the change bin. Is this what it sounds like to win at a slot machine? Here's $16 worth of dollar coins, which actually came in pretty useful a few weeks later on my wedding day, when my groomsmen and I had to pay for bus fare in Grand Rapids. Anyways, here's my tap card. Let's tap and try out the Los Angeles Metro.
Now I'm excited to ride the LA Metro because I've heard it's a lot cleaner compared to New York or Chicago. Well, I like the look of the train so far. Ooh. And they're right, this station is very clean, very spacious. Right, let's get on board in the next car. These are the seats.
Train's not party, stay clear.
Pershing Square. This is where I transfer to the Angel's Flight. Ooh, yes, another nice station. A little bit dirtier than Union Station, but they put some work into it. And then you'll take this exit.
Although that was only a short journey, I was very pleasantly surprised at the quality, cleanliness of the LA Metro. Unfortunately, the system is very short. The only two heavy rail lines are the B and D lines, which share a significant portion of their track with each other. LA has 4 other Metro lines, but these all use light rail vehicles like this one.
There it is.
The Angel's Flight is a funicular that takes passengers down from Hill Street up to the California Plaza office buildings.
Made it to Angel's Flight. Doesn't it look awesome? I think this is my first funicular ride in North America.
Angel's Flight has 2 different fare systems. It costs 50 cents to pay with your Metro card or $1 to buy a special tourist ticket on the upper terminal.
All right, let's get on.
Aside from being a transit service, Angel's Flight is also a monument, being on the National Register of Historic Places. The first service started in 1901, over 120 years ago. Of course, it hasn't been running that whole time. The first system closure was in the 1960s, and it didn't open until 1996 again. From 1996 until 2001, the funicular ran, but then after a tragic accident, the line was closed until 2010. Smaller accidents in 2011 and 2013 closed it for a few weeks, but it has been running with the current safety features since 2017. The track gauge is 2 feet and 6 inches, or 762 millimeters.
So for $2, you can get a souvenir ticket, which also counts as a round trip. Now, I don't know LA well enough to tell you where we are. This looks like a nice place.
Time to use my Souvenir round-trip ticket and head back down the hill.
Well, that was my quick trip aboard Angel's flight. We got to ride both cars, which was nice. I'm off to Little Tokyo. As some of you may know, I used to grow up in Tokyo, so I'm very curious what LA's Little Tokyo is going to look like.
One of the things I really liked about Los Angeles was the intercultural atmosphere that was in the city. Yes, this is 100% America, and the lack of transit kind of showed it, but I heard different languages all around me, got to try so many cool foods. Once I saw the Studio Ghibli posters on the streetlights, I knew that Little Tokyo was close.
Look what the cat dragged into Los Angeles.
Hello there. I thoroughly enjoyed Little Tokyo, mostly because I got to stock up on all the snacks that I hadn't been able to try since I was a kid living in Japan. After Little Tokyo, we visited Hollywood, and then we drove to the Pacific Ocean in Santa Monica.
So here, right behind me, is the Pacific Ocean, and now it feels real. I crossed the United States of America, and I've had a great day in LA today. If I can spend 50 hours on a train and still love trains, then it's a passion confirmed. Are you passionate about trains too? Well, you're in luck, because every week here at Trains Are Awesome, we will be uploading more and more train travel reviews and other cool videos about trains and public transportation. So we'll see you next time.